At it now, I can see how we lost it. In the coupe behind 10 on the way from New Orleans. You know I miss you on my side, but I'm fucking with Shorty. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Pink Splash and Ice Pink Starburst. Oh, fucking fantastic. God, that made me happy to drink. Welcome back. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I didn't record yesterday. I'm sorry. Had an event with Miss Girl, she who shall not be named. And, well, now we're here. We are, Sunday is fun day. Back in biceps. I'm gonna do back in all arms. I'm gonna do all my arms today. I feel like I don't do, I don't know. I don't want big arms. So we're gonna do back and arms today. We'll start with the back stuff, then we'll do the arm stuff. Back is going to be 2 supersets. Arms is going to be, I guess, 2 supersets. The first one is going to be a superset, but it's going to be 2 of each movement. So 2 arm, 2 bicep, 2 tricep, as well as 4 back. Well, I guess 3 back, 1 trap. One of the back movements is going to be a shrug. We'll do shrugs today. But, yeah, welcome back. It is Sunday. I believe the U.S. is going to war. I'm not going to talk too much about it because that's political, and I don't want to get into any of that. But I don't know what's happening. I just know that we're bombing places that are threatening to bomb us back, and I just don't want to get bombed. That's all I care about. If I don't get bombed, I'll stay out of it. I won't give my political opinion. As soon as I start getting bombed, then we got some freaking problems. Because then I might die. I don't got time to die. I got stuff I got to do. I have people I want to help, and I have places I want to be. Now, with that being said, back to business. Yes, I didn't go to the gym yesterday, but does that mean that I'm going to take today easy because, oh, I got enough rest so I don't have to go to... No. Before I even touch on that, the Pacers just lost, which, I mean, I feel so bad. I legitimately started crying for them because to lose in that way and to watch your star player go down in that way on that stage after working as hard as they did to get to where they want to be, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's heartbreaking. It really is, because there's no way that anyone picked that team to win, let alone to get as far as they did. So for them to work as hard as they did, to push as hard as they did, to fight and scrap and claw and drag their way out of so many deficits and fight back in so many games, it was so inspiring to watch that team play basketball because they played it the right way. They played together, they played consistently, and they played as a team, which is not something you see very often nowadays. And it was just beautiful basketball to watch. And I think the reason it resonates with me so much is the way that they play reminds me a lot of my AAU team, playing fast, keeping up, doing everything right on the basketball court. And I don't know, I felt so bad. I legitimately started crying. It was really sad. But yeah, anyways, back to the task at hand. Time for some freaking back and arms, which I'm excited about. This pump cover isn't really going to cover my arms. It's a little tight around the bicep. I probably should have got a looser one since I'm doing arms, but it matched, so I decided to rock with it. I don't know. Looking back on it now, I probably should have worn a different shirt, but it's fine. We'll live with it. I'm still going to look good in the pump and out the pump anyway. So, yeah, we're going to start with wide grip lat pull down, supersetted with pullovers, which I usually do. And then we're going to go into barbell rows, supersetted with shrugs, incline dumbbell curls, and then overhead tricep extension, so tricep skull crushers essentially. Rope skull crushers essentially. And then superset rope extensions, rope hammers. You guys know I love that superset. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos actually that I used to do all the time for arms. So we're gonna get back to the basics today. And in every single one of those movements, notice not a single abnormality or super weird movement that some people will say works, some people say doesn't. No, a bunch of the basic freaking movements. And that's what you want, is a bunch of basic movements to be able to effectively target the muscle, hit the muscle, create muscle growth, and influence strength, right? If people have been doing the basics for a long time for a reason, because they work, right? The reason that the basics and the essentials and the baseline for everything is what it is usually because it works. The reason that original rules for certain games and places are still around is because they work. They're consistent and they're reliable, right? So Yes, is it fun to change stuff up sometimes? Yeah, do some weird movements. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying always do just tricep push downs, dumbbell curls. That's it for arms. No, no. Do some other stuff. I'm not saying don't do it, because that's the only way you're going to be able to influence uh, um, your repertoire and increase your gym knowledge and get even better at what you do, is by doing it and by doing more of it and doing different versions of it. But what I will say is, don't be afraid to just do the basics. Don't be afraid to get back to the basics and hit a basic ass arm day that might not give you the best pump ever like 21s do, but will influence muscle growth and strength the best, right? Not every day has to be about a pump. I know that's something that I really thought about when I was younger. I was like, oh, the pump has to be good every single time I do. Da-da-da. It's not always about the pump. Like, yes, the pump is the immediate reward, but you're focused on the end goal, the end result, what you're going to get from doing the movement for so long and for so many times and for so many reps and for so many sets and for so many different days, right? That's your ultimate goal. Like, yes, the pump in the moment is cool, but it goes away after about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, right? So don't bleed, yep, stop, no. Don't be influenced by the pump. That's what I'll say. Let's get in there. I have this thing written down in my notes. It goes, it's the journey of a lifetime. It goes, life is a journey. It talks about just how high achievers, like elite people, competitors, they look at life as a process, evolution, as a journey. That's how they view things when they encounter it. They don't just look at the moment as the moment. They look at it as a part of something that can make them even greater. That's how they process problems, opposition, adversity. When things happen, it's not like it's an isolated incident. It's more so the thought process of, this is something that once I get on the other side of it, I have another tool in my arsenal to make me a better person, right? It's the perspective and how you view life, right? It's a journey. It's a process. Everything takes time, especially this shit. If you try to rush through it, you're going to lose your way. You're going to get confused. You're going to run out of patience with yourself. So fall in love with that process, man. All right, bucket pull-ups, pull-downs, supersetted with pullovers. We're going to use a long rope over there. Hopefully no one seals it while I'm doing my set. That's kind of why I try to put it next to me. She fought with me because my bread different. Okay, good. Let's adjust it just a little bit so you can see me. Okay. All right. That was good. I like that. Hey man, there is no reason, not age, not ethnicity, not the only limiter that you have is you. The only one. Anybody that says, oh, I don't know, you waited too long, it might be impossible now. You know what? You missed your chance, I think. The kind of people that put that idea into kids, individuals that are strong enough to succeed and see through that garbage, I don't know. I just want to get on here real quick and let you know that I say this all the time. And I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because it's the truth. You can do anything that you want to do. Anything. Anybody that says otherwise don't have your best interest or intentions at heart. If anybody tells you that you can't do something based on anything besides yourself, they don't care about you. Everyone that cares about you will support you, tell you can do it, and make you want to go live those dreams. So, I can't stress enough how important it is to surround yourself with the right people. It's so important. Okay. Whew. Maybe we'll be all right. Whew. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's a fucking swole right now. 2 more. You did. 999 shit. I'm in town. Party's going down. Shoot 'em down with a 50 round. What? So much money, damn it, I forget to count. Okay, drop it. I'm gonna do a double drop set. Let's go to 110, then 80. Welcome. Iron on me. That's a Tony Stark. Okay, good. All right. Oh. Whew. All right. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. All right. That's what I'm done. Barbell rows. All right. Superset 2. This is actually the last thing for back, which is kind of weird. I feel like I want to do more, but I'm going to do this that I was going to do. So, barbell rows. We're at the 165 right now. Then we're going to shrug it once we're done rowing it. I don't know how this is going to feel. Just the plate was easy, but I didn't want to put a 10, so I put a 15. So, we'll see. Okay. 18 and 8. That's beautiful. Leave it there. 2 more. Now look, I'm definitely not always the most disciplined. I'm human, right? I could be better. I'm one of my hardest critics on myself, but I'm learning how to give myself grace. I'm learning how to give myself that runway to be able to not judge myself so hard on things. You know what I mean? I'm so hard on myself sometimes, and to a fault almost. It's almost like it's second nature because of the expectation I have for myself. But at the end of the day, being able to pick yourself up and give yourself credit for the progress and the things you have done is just as important as being your biggest critic and holding yourself accountable, right? So really, as much as I want you guys to push yourselves, also understand that it's not just push. When you do something good, be proud of it. Say, that was a good set. That was a good lift. It's been a good week. It's been a good month. And stack that. The more you can make yourself proud, the less you'll have to critique, right? So instead of faulting to critiquing, work hard enough so that you're faulting to being proud of yourself, right? All right, set 2. All right, so Hamilton on back-to-back sets. What are we talking about? Good. Oh my God. Okay, one more. Ah, fuck. Okay, 14. Okay, 7. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, let's go do arms. My back hurts now. Fuck. Ha. Ha. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Incline dumbbell curls. We're going with the 30s. I know it's not, well, I don't know. I think I'm going to do these really slow and controlled, so it should be good. If I was going to be a little more aggressive, I'd go higher, but I think slow control, excuse me, the 30s on these is going to be nice. So, yeah, 3 sets. Like I said, slow controlled, make it pretty. One more. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, 2 more. Breaking up houses, starting TVs down and flipping couches. How can you sleep better at night if you know you cheated the process, or you know you didn't give everything you had when you had every opportunity to? You know, that's the thing that I know for sure, that I don't want to be a part of that conversation, right? Because I know I have the gifts. I've seen that I have the gifts. I know I have the gifts. Some people say I have the gifts, and I mean, I guess they know something, right? Something has to be going right. But in order for me to actually fulfill my commitment and my gifts and fulfill what I think I can become, I have to be able to tap into the process and lock in on that part of it. Because people telling you can do it is one thing, and you telling yourself you can do it is good. But if you don't do anything about it, if you just say it, manifesting is everything. You still have to put in the work. You still have to fall in love with that process. And Iran came on. Oh my god. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh fuck. I got sweat in my eye. One more. You know, I talk about this a lot. Consistency of work. Right? Monday get better, Tuesday get better, Wednesday get better. At the end of every day, if you look yourself in the mirror and ask, did I get better today? And you do that over a period of time, not like a month or 2 months. I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, right? Then you get to where you want to be, right? But you have to get better every single day. You can't let days be wasted. Like, there's going to be days where you don't want to do shit, days where you don't feel like it. But if you can fight through that mindset and still get better every day, dude, even in 6 months, you're going to feel an insane difference. That's what happened with me. When I first started going to the gym, I was, oh, I'll go 3 days a week. Then it was, I'll go 4 days a week. Then it was 5. And then it got to a point where it was 7 days a week I was lifting. And the amount of progress I made in that time was exponential, because I was holding myself accountable and I was trying my best to improve on every single lift every single day, right? And half the battle is just trying to do that. There's going to be days where you don't think you can, but you still have to do it. Ooh, chip on my shoulder. All right, one more, and then we'll do overhead tricep extensions. Thank you.
Mama told me.
Okay. All right. Overhead tricep things. Dude, I knew something was off. I had the wrong freaking playlist on. All right. Overhead rope, skull crusher, tricep extension things. 3 sets. I might die trying to get this off the fucking rack, but who cares? You gotta live to die, right? You gotta die to live. One more. What are we talking about? Okay. Okay, that was good. My triceps feel good already. It was only one freaking set, so 2 more like that, and we'll be in good shape. Okay, here's the hard part. Okay. We'll take 9. All right. One more. Hey, one of my old football coaches used to say this all the time. The largest room in the world is the room for improvement, but we can't go there. We gotta grow there, right? You don't get what you want out of life. Everybody wants something, but nobody's willing to put the work in. Nobody's willing to walk it out every single day and make it a part of their core values and who they are. If you don't live it, you don't believe it. You don't live it, you don't believe it. They can put it on t-shirts, you can put it up on your walls, but if you don't live it, you can put quotes on the back of the helmets, but if you don't live it, you don't believe it. Yeah, I know what you believe based on what you do every single day. I know who you are based on your habits. I know what you represent, I know what you're about based on what you demonstrate every single day, because anyone can practice until they get it right, but the great ones practice until they can't get it wrong. All right. Anybody can practice till they get it right, but the great ones, they will practice till they can't get it wrong. Work till you can't get it wrong. Work till you're perfect. Now, you're never gonna be perfect, so what does that mean? You're always freaking working, man. Fuck it. More Hamilton. Okay. Come here. Fuck. No. Okay. Superset rope extensions to hammer curls. That'll be the last thing we do. I'm gonna go to the other cable though, because this one doesn't go high enough for me to actually get a good grip on the rope. So, one right behind me. All right. 2 supersets of my favorite superset. Let's die. Okay. Okay. You feel feel like Big Brother be tripping. Then she just make me so damn mad that he don't fucking listen. Alright, last one. I want a good song. I want a good song. I want a good song. Lion King? No. That's the one. It's gotta be perfect. Green light will do it. Alright, come on. Okay. Oh, fuck. It'll be a homicide before noon. Come on, Ty. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's check it out. We're done. Liver off that Molly Kane. Alright, look. Now I've not done an over the shirt pumps. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit more. But, let's see. Let's turn this up just a little bit. Holy shit, dude. My arms are fucking pumped to all hell. Alright. And here's the pièce de resistance. No one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. Oh my god. Woo! Alright, like tomorrow.